house parties trashed, massive public brawls, a spate of violent thefts. Victorians have become used to seeing headlines around African crime gangs. Even the Prime Minister has weighed in on the state's handling of the issue. As the state election year kicks off, the Liberal opposition is making crime and justice front and centre of its campaign. But both the Victorian Police Minister and the state's top cop have vowed to stamp out gang crime. In a moment, we'll hear from Victoria's Police Minister. But first, Lauren Day looks into how the issue is dividing the African community itself.
The crime scourge amongst African youth. Is this a massive issue for you? Want to hear from you. 96900 693.
It doesn't matter whether we're black, white, blue or brindle. Everyone's responsible for their own actions. The kids these days are getting away with absolute blue murder. The Victorian government, the national government, they've got to get off their bums and do something about it, because people are completely afraid to go out just for a walk.
These groups who run around, they are gangs. They group together and go and destroy families and lives, and they're wrecking the whole place up.
Something has to be done. Plain and simply, something has to be done, because it's terrorising people at the moment.
These are the scenes that have some Victorians fearful, and police talking tough.
There is an African issue in terms of youth offending, their high representation, and we continue to try and address it. We will target them, we will continue to lock them up, we will continue to hold them accountable, and we'll do what the community expects us to do.
As the state election year kicked off in Victoria, the Prime Minister weighed in.
We are very concerned at the growing gang violence and lawlessness in Victoria, in particular in Melbourne. This is a failure of the Andrews Labor government.
We are disappointed to see a Prime Minister commenting using crime as a political tool, and I can say that's not a solution.
Does Melbourne have an African crime problem?
I would say no. I would say no.
Look, without a doubt, I can confirm that we have a problem, and it's unfortunate that it has taken us this far to try and raise these issues. As he was sort of swinging the weapon towards myself, I was defending myself. So that's where he got me there.
Nellie Yoa has seen violence close up. It followed him from war-torn South Sudan to seemingly safe Melbourne, where he moved when he was 12.
So back in 2011, I was a victim of a machete. I was trying to be a good Samaritan, so I went up to two of the guys that I knew were having a fight. And what I've done was I've gone in between trying to break up the fight, but unfortunately I ended up being the victim.
The incident changed his life forever, interrupting a promising soccer career and inspiring him to take up mentoring of other young Sudanese people. He believes the community and state government are in denial about the problem.
This is the reality. We have issues, we have gangs. Let's find a solution to try and help these issues. You know, let's not try and cover up, you know. Because at the end of the day, Melbourneians are fed up. We're sick and tired of having to deal with this every day. You know, the community is in fear. The police, you know, are outnumbered. They can't do anything about it.
Like many Sudanese people, he's frustrated at seeing his community making headlines for the wrong reasons.
And nothing has been done. You know, the community leaders have tried. They failed. The Victorian government have tried as well, and again they failed.
To see people out there commenting or saying things that the community leaders are not doing anything is wrong. You need to come and talk to me.
Richard Deng has been working behind the scenes to engage at-risk young people with activities and employment opportunities. He says the crimes are being perpetrated by a small group of repeat offenders who need support, not further alienation.
These are Victorian, they're Australian. We can't take them back. They're born here. We should be supporting them instead of targeting them and calling them criminals.